Sauce. Bye-bye.
And welcome everyone to this meeting of the council, May 20th, 2026, beginning at 6:45 p.m. Today's meeting is being streamed live on the Town of Annapolis Royal YouTube channel. To those present in the gallery today by attending a public meeting of the council, but of course, Roger has waived the privacy notice, so we can dispense with that. So call this meeting to order. We have all members of council present except for our deputy mayors who are on absence. And in terms of additions to the agenda, we have at least one addition right now. No additions that I'm aware of.
Yes, the one addition in camera personnel.
In camera personnel, yes. So that's item 4 under business items, personnel. And under correspondence, it's not listed, but there was some correspondence the council has received on deck one presentation. I'll bring up when we get there. Okay, we've had no, so the agenda is approved by unanimous consent. We have no disclosure of conflict of interest issues. If there are no errors or omissions, yes.
Councillor McDonald, I've submitted a correction to the minutes in public input item 10 on the top of page 10 of the package, which is 6 of the minutes. Line 6, the correction of the sentence starting with the minister has been sent by email, so that can be updated in the minutes. Unless you want me to read the whole sentence out, which I can, but.
Is that sufficient for the minute taker? Yes. Thank you very much. If there are no other errors or omissions, the minutes are approved by unanimous consent. So we move on to the development agreement, and you have the document attached to it, of course. Is there someone willing to make the motion? Yeah, go ahead.
Councillor Sadkowski, I move that council approve the second and final reading of the developmental agreement between the Town of Annapolis Royal and Andrew Landon and Hilary Lavelle to permit the development of an accessory structure, also known as a carriage house, comprised of a ground floor garage and second story dwelling unit at 46 Drury Lane, PID 05003447, as detailed in the development agreement dated February 5th, 2026.
Is there a seconder?
I'll second that. Councillor Myers?
Any discussion
Or questions.
or questions for Chris, because we have Chris Miller here? What? No questions for Chris? Well. All in favor? Aye. Motion carried. Thank you, Chris. That was a short meeting for you.
Yep, my pleasure. Thanks. Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Mission accomplished. Thanks.
Okay.
Very much.
Bye-bye.
All right. And exiting stage left is the state office. Is there any public input for this meeting?
Sure.
Yeah.
I want to comment that I've been testing some various recording options that I might offer to the task team. I hope they asked for some comment and critique. Generally, I've found that if we're all in the room together, at least on the 3 different versions that I've attempted, the audio recording can be spotty. And I noticed that it was true also in the official recording that got streamed and then recorded and made available to the public. The best thing I noticed was that we all need to speak clearly and we need to speak up. Those particular microphones may or may not be appropriate for this new arrangement. And secondly, the closed captioning that I think some of the public may take, may be able to take advantage of, gets it wrong.
Thank you for that. Okay, thank you for the feedback. Really appreciate it. So we have to speak up and speak very clearly. We'll do our best. So we are on to new business. And I believe there is a motion for the appointment of a member to the Board of Police Commissioners, or draft motion.
Counselor Myers, I move that council appoint Ellen Soulsby to the Board of Police Commissioner, BOPC, for the term of 3 years until December 31st, 2028.
And do we have a second?
Counselor McDonald will second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Thank you for that. And moving on, we come to item 12, which is a nice piece of business we're doing, request for decision on the Provincial Volunteer of the Year.
Counselor McDonald, I move that council approve the selection of Christine Connolly to represent the town of Annapolis Royal at the 2026 Provincial Volunteer Awards.
Do I have a seconder?
Counselor Sikowski seconds.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Wonderful, and nice job. She'll represent us well.
The next motion is
Very large.
I thought I had avoided it.
No,
you
you
didn't.
know, it's, you just pulled the short straw, that's all.
I'm pretty sure I had to do it last time too, so.
And I think you did. All right, I should have brought some water. Oh, you have some water. When you're ready.
Okay. All right. Counselor Sikowski, I move the council approve the tax rebate reduction for the following not-for-profit properties for the 2026 year. Roll number 004799993 in the amount of $2,311.50. Roll number 023555256 in the amount of $4,188. Roll number 000922428 in the amount of $768. Roll number 0204548 in the amount of $208.50. Roll number 0204594 in the amount of $2,932.50. Roll number 0361197 in the amount of $1,339.50. And lastly, roll number 1033204 in the amount of $1,452.
Hold on.
Counselor Myers will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Wonderful. Next.
Counselor Myers, I move that council write off of roll number 0009238 and roll number 049974009 interim taxes in the amounts of $878.24 and $3,956.01 respectively for the town of Annapolis Royal for the town-owned properties.
Counselor McDonald, I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Counselor McDonald, I move that council approve the provincially mandated seasonal business reduction for 2026 for the following properties. Roll number 1408402 in the amount of $591.69 and roll number 4542975 in the amount of $5,656.10.
And that would be the seasonal business tax reduction, right? Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Do we have a seconder?
Counselor Sikowski seconds.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried, thank you. Next.
Counselor Sikowski, I move that council approve the first reading of the nonprofit organization property tax reduction bylaw number 205 dated June 2026.
Counselor Myers will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. And Counselor Myers.
Counselor Myers, I move that council set the date for second reading on June 17th, 2026 at 6:00 PM.
And that would be second reading of the nonprofit organization property tax reduction bylaw 205.
Correct.
Counselor Myers,
Yeah, it's correct.
do I have a seconder?
Counselor MacDonald seconds.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried.
Counselor MacDonald moves that council approve the design of the extension to the pool's pump house, providing the requirements of the land use bylaw are met and necessary permits are obtained.
Counselor Sipkowski seconds that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. Counselor Setkowski,
Counselor Sipkowski, I move that council approve the temporary boring resolution, TBR, for Valley Waste with the town of Annapolis Royals share for the 2026-2027 capital budget at 0.84% in the amount of $20,000.98, or sorry, $20,098.
thank you.
Counselor Myers will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried.
Counselor Myers, I move that council proceed with the Communities Climate Adaptation Facility, CCAF, grant application for the small scale community pilot project.
Counselor MacDonald seconds.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Counselor MacDonald moves that council support the change to the IDEA format under two separate committees, Joint Annapolis County Accessibility Advisory Committee and the Annapolis County Equity, Diversity and Inclusion Advisory Committee.
Counselor Sipkowski seconds that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried.
Counselor Sipkowski, I move that council approve the terms of reference, TOR, for the joint Annapolis County Accessibility Advisory Committee and the Annapolis County Equity, Diversity and Inclusion Advisory Committee as presented.
Counselor Myers will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried.
Counselor Myers, I move that council appoint Counselor McDonald as the town's representative to the joint Annapolis County Accessibility Advisory Committee and the Annapolis County Equity, Diversity and Inclusion Advisory Committee.
Counselor Sipkowski will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
And thank you for taking that on, Councilor McDonald. Next, we come to Planning Heritage Advisory Committee.
Counselor MacDonald moves that council approve the applicant at 208 St. George Street to be given heritage approval to install a projecting wall sign as detailed in application AR 26-03-HER, providing all conditions of the land use bylaw are met.
Counselor Sipkowski seconds that.
All in, yes.
I do have a question.
Yes.
What does projecting wall sign specifically mean? Just more for like, is it? Like with
It's
this?
one of the ones that come out from the side of the building.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking like a projector, like a
Oh.
image sort of thing. I'm
No,
like,
it's
how's
just like a
that?
hanging
Okay,
sign
Thank you.
over the door or the window or something.
Thank you.
Yeah. So there's like, you're allowed one projecting, you're allowed one wall sign or two wall sign, like there's a number of
I'm
different
literally
signage you
picturing
can
like the
have.
Halloween where you like project like the Christmas like stuff
Oh,
on the
yeah.
houses, yeah.
And it wasn't clear from the image.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
It wasn't included, yeah.
yeah, okay.
I think we still have to all vote on it though.
Do we have a seconder for that?
I did second it.
Oh, you
but-
did second it, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried. And then we have our reports. If there are no questions about mine, I'll move on to the Chief Administrative Officer's reports. Any questions for CAO? You have the Planning Services report, the Water report, Valley Regional Services Board of Directors. Are you satisfied with the minutes that you're getting from Valley Waste and King's Transit?
Yes, they're very thorough.
Okay. On to the Annapolis Valley Regional Library, Councilor McDonald.
Counselor McDonald, I don't have any additions to the report that I submitted for AVRL. Just minor addition for the Friends of the Library, just to say that they were just this past weekend participated in the rare and unusual plant sale. And they are going to be participating more actively in Natal Days this year as well.
Lovely. Okay, great. Planning and Heritage Advisory Committee, Councilor Myers.
I would like to thank Councilor McDonald for taking minutes in my absence. She did a very good job. Thanks, Adele.
You're welcome. All right,
Can I just add, I missed the last Friends of the Pool Society meeting. And they did announce, I don't think the schedule has necessarily been released, but they are gonna be opening the first day on June 1st this year. So that will be mostly like weekend and evening swims, which is wonderful for the community.
oh my goodness,
Yeah,
is Aquafit included in that?
I don't think so. I think it's more just,
Just weekends and school trips, was it not?
yeah,
The school.
I think there might be a few like evening swims that they're gonna offer to the public, but.
Amen, I don't start till July 1st then.
No, no, but all the private swim lessons are active, the pool rentals are active, the group swims are all active, and I believe they added another sort of round of offerings because they got some lifeguards with additional certification, which is great. So anyway, the people can register online. There's some that have filled up already, but there's still several that are available, so absolutely wonderful for the community.
Yes, and we
And all
did,
the, I'm sorry, all the group swims are free.
get their addition for the, you know,
Yes.
for the chemicals, so, yeah, great, yes.
I just decided to look at what it said. So June 1st, afternoon, school programming, but afternoon public pool hours with open swim and lane swim.
Yeah, lovely, so, very, very good news.
Yes.
And
No evening, but afternoon.
okay. So under correspondence, so you have NSFM, the recruitment campaign has begun for the campaign against hate, I guess is what I would call it, the International Campaign Against Hate. And we put it on the agenda just in case any member of council is interested in pursuing the opportunity. Now, I'm told that this year's expedition is at individuals' cost, unlike the first cohort that went. But it's an anti-hate, anti-racism, all this stuff campaign. We heard a lot about it in SFM. It's extremely positive, well received. People who attended spoke highly of it.
Where is it? Is it,
This year, it's going to be in Africa. Now, is it Morocco?
I can't remember.
I think it could be Morocco, but it's in Africa.
And it is quite a time commitment of all the work they have to do prior to attending the,
Like 2 hours a week homework, basically.
yeah.
The time commitment. There is a lot of prep involved.
And all the information is there if anybody's interested in moving
Yeah.
forward with.
Yeah.
Proceeding, right?
Yeah. And I'm going to wait to hear, I know I would be interested, and it just happens that I have a niece who lives in Senegal. And I checked and it's half the distance away, so
Awesome.
we could visit our niece there. But if anybody else is interested in going, you know, that would come first. So anyway. I realize it's a big time commitment for anybody, but it's out there, so if there's any interest, let us know. Then you've got the lovely 12 months notice letter at tab 16. And normally we would refer that letter to strategic planning. As we've done in the past, that's a notice to us about how it's sad that nobody can give us any financial data into the future, which is very extremely unfortunate, especially with policing and fire services. So anyway, we haven't, we'll refer to strategic planning, not that it gives us much guidance, but it's all we have. Then you have the letter of support from Antigonish Coalition to End Poverty, and it's on the agenda simply to see what you would wish to do, if anything, with this letter. And again, that's something we could refer to strategic planning, just how do we feel about guaranteed income? And so we could just refer it there for discussion if you like.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that. Now, the fourth item is not on the agenda, but I think in between meetings, we all received information on Heritage Dike Plan presentation, Wolfville, in conjunction with Apple Blossom. And they wanted to know if people from council are interested in attending. So it's a presentation, just reminding you of that. So it's in there, if anybody's going, just let Sandy know, or you know, just so that we can respond. And if no one's going, well, we'll leave it at that. Okay. So it would appear that our meeting business is concluded other than in camera. So I'm going to thank Roger for attending with us. And would entertain a motion to go in camera.
I'll move, Counselor Sipkowski.
And do we have a seconder for that?
1 second.
And would the same who like to take us out of camera later so that I don't forget?